No? Now, yes.
I see.
All right. One, two, three, four. Okay, now we are on time because we have to finish on time. Yeah, we don't have too much time. Okay, so let's start. You know, people can, maybe be here in the class. All right. So I want to introduce myself first because this is the first time that you see me, and this is the first time that I see you, through this screen, right? And I'm going to be your professor in this semester, and I don't know when we are going to see each other face to face. I hope maybe in July, probably. I don't know because nobody knows what is happening with this pandemic, right? Well, anyway, for me, it's. I feel very comfortable, to teach first year. I like teaching first year students because it's a challenge, right? So it's very interesting, and I like because the students are very motivated to learn English, and I think this is very like nice to work with people when they are motivated and when they want to participate. Well, I have to tell you that in this subject you have to participate a lot all the time.
Um,
And
Excuse me.
yeah,
We have some classmates that have some problems to enter.
why? They are entering now.
I
I
think.
see more people. Yeah, Carlos Atencio, ya, está entrando más gente. I don't know why, because if you enter, it's because everybody can do it. Yeah, I more. Fabian now. Yeah, good. Yeah, okay. But anyway, Javiera, this is recorded, so in case that
Okay.
if they can't, it's because maybe there is a mistake with the email, probably. Yeah, another one there. You see, we have more people now. Yes, Gabriela. Yeah, there's cuatro, well, 9 people. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, we have more students now. Yeah, another one. Mhm. Maybe they can have problems in the area, probably. I don't know. Well, but anyway, this is recorded, so there is no problem, and we can check later what the problem is to see, I mean, in order to solve this, and they should be present in the future classes, right? Maybe we're going to check the emails. Well, that's why it's important to have the institutional email, right? Because sometimes the computer, or the system doesn't accept, sometimes, not always, I don't know why, other emails that are not institutional. So Bacteria, in some cases, maybe they have this kind of problem. Yeah, but let's start again anyway, and they can enter, because I see more people now. Yeah, I was telling you that in this class, you see, well, the other professors, Christian now is here also. Yes, Christian Ignacio de Jesus. Yes. Mm, okay. Yeah, excellent. More people now. Yeah, good. Okay, so babies, I was telling you that the other professors that we have, Danilo and Tamara, have explained, the program of the class. Yes. And also the system that we're going to have in terms of evaluation, because they had the responsibility, to talk to you about these important issues. So you know what you're going to face in this, class, especially in this course, integrated English basic level, right? And so some, let's say, they are not rules, they are pieces of advice. That's what we're going to call pieces of advice. What are the pieces of advice that I'm going to give you for our classes? Well, first, you have to attend, please, all the classes, because if you miss one class, you can be completely lost. And this is not the idea, because now I am not at the university. So you see, I am at home. And when I am at the university, it's different because I am there. You can go to the office and as many times as you can and ask me. But now we are going to be here in the computer and I have to teach the units. And so you cannot come to my house because of this pandemic, right? So for that reason, you know, I want to be very clear about this aspect that you have to attend all the classes, except that if you are at the hospital, of course, that you cannot stay here, but you are at home now. So everybody has to be, you know, here in front of the screen. And the other thing is, please don't be frightened. Don't be scared. I mean that if you want to say something, don't be nervous. Okay? Don't feel nervous because you don't know the words. It doesn't matter at this first stage. Okay? So you have to try to speak as much as you can in the first time you start this English program. Another thing which is important when you want to learn a language, if you want to learn a language, right, and if you want to succeed in this program, it's important that you practice every day. You have to, let's say, devote some minutes, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. It depends on you. It depends on your organization. And maybe the other thing is that something important, according to linguists and experts, you shouldn't translate, right? From fantastic, fantastic. From English into Spanish, okay? Are you listening to me? So please don't translate into Spanish, because if you translate, you cannot communicate in English easily. You can have problems here in your mind, right? So translation is only necessary when you don't understand by any means, you know, a word. Because if you don't understand something, you can ask me and I can show you my, you know, body language. I can use my body language to explain. I can use mimic to explain. I can use a picture to explain. I can write something to explain. But only in emergency, I can use, you know, translation. Okay? When you cannot get the word by any means. So this is something interesting to keep in mind. Translation is only possible to be used once you are able to communicate in English, when you speak in English. So we need some stages up, and then you can speak. Well, in this program, we're going to start with the unit number 1. So everybody has the book. The book is in Google Classroom. The sheets of paper are there. So if you didn't buy the book, we have uploaded the book, so you find it there. So there is no problem for you. And I also sent material in Google Classroom for this unit number 1 that I'm going to see today, especially the yes/no questions, WH questions, and how to make questions. All right. This is the grammar section that we find in this book. All right. Okay. So we are going to start immediately. Especially with the some specific sounds, right, that you have to be careful in English, right? So I know that everybody knows the alphabet, yes? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, W, Z. You know that, right? So we have to be careful with this. Pronunciation is very important. It's not the same as when people say, for example, children. Well, awful to my ears. Awful, horrible to my ears when people say children. Bleh. That's not good, it's bad. But when you say the correct pronunciation is children, you say the sound is children, chile, chile, chair, chair, right? Chew, chew, change, change. Those are the sounds. So we have to be careful with that word because sometimes some students say children. No, this is not correct. It's children, like children, children, right? The other sound that we have problems sometimes in English that we're going to need for the first part is like sh. When you say she. She is when you ask the students to be in silence. You say shh. That's the sound. Shh. She. She is. She likes. Shoes. Shoes. Shine. Right? Those are the sounds that sometimes have problems. The other ones that have problems in English that people confuse in English with the Spanish students, right, is B, that is bilabial, B, in, for example, in which word? Let's say boot, boot, the pair of boots. These are you usually wear when it rains, boot, right? So boots, you see, if you look at my lips, this is called, this is called upper, and this is called lower lips, upper, lower. So B is bilabial, means b, b, b. Boat, boat, not the. V, like in, for example, let's see a word that starts with V. Vase, for example. This is a vase. Wait a minute. Vase, vase. I put flowers, flowers. The, not bilabial. It's like with the lower lip only, lower. This one, not both together. Only the vase. Base with both lips. B. Base is the military base where the planes are, right? There is a difference. That's why it's important. It depends on the context, right? The other one in pronunciation that you should know is T, T, right? Like, let me, I'm going to show you here. Wait a minute. I use this with the other verb. Yeah, you know this one? P, the first one here. T, sorry, T, D, P, sorry, and D. So this one, T, like when you say, for example, T, T, like in Tom, 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 or when you say top, here, Paul, Peter, wait a minute, dog, Dave, yeah. You see, for example, here in these cases, right? So these are very important when you pronounce them. In the first case, the T, what do? You have to put the tip of the tongue is this. Tip of my tongue, I put it here in the alveolar ridge where the hard part of the palate starts, like t, t, t. You say t, like tom, tom, top, top, top. You see, town, town, tail, tail, right? This is English, because if you say in Spanish, you say tom, top. Boring. But if you say in English, you say Tom, top, right? She's top. She is, you know, maybe terrible. She's terrible, right? P, this is plosive with both lips, both upper and lower. You say, you see, this piece of paper moves when I say, because it's plosive, the air goes out. So, like when you say Paul, Paul, Peter, Peter, Paul, no Paul, no Peter. It's Paul, Peter, right? The same as D. D is like T, alveolar. The tip of the tongue here. D, t, t, t. That's what you say. Dog, day, daddy, daddy, day, dog, right? So these are important sounds that we have to, you know, check in English, right? To pronounce them correctly. In phonetics, you're going to learn these sounds and all the sounds. But at least you have to be careful with ch, like children, right? And with shoe, like she, shoe, shine, right? Etc. Like t, like t, t. For example, Tim is like th also. Th is important in English. Remember, th. I don't want people to say I don't know what. Yeah, th. This is th, like in thing, like theater, theater. The tongue between your teeth, theater, theater, right? Okay, thin. Yeah, for example, when you say Tim, I want to, this is maybe an exercise that we practice in English when we say Tim. Tim is as thin as a pin, but it isn't thin to be thin, right? It's an exercise that we use with the sound. Okay, so I want to start now checking some things, baby, especially with the names. The unit is about identity, so we have to speak a little bit, right? So we have lots of names here that is very important because the unit is about what's in a name. It's about Ignacio, Carlos, Danai, Fabian, Fernanda, Gabriela, Juliana, Javiera, two Javieras, Javier Benitez, Cornejo, Karen, Lucas, Valerie, etc. I am trying to pronounce them in English, but if I can't do it, how would an American say Carlos? They don't say Carlos. An American guy is going to say, Carlos, how are you? Or Daphne, how are you? Or Ignacio, how are you? Javiera, you're called Javiera. I say, no, Javiera. Javiera. And Karen, you say, Karen. That sounds very beautiful. Karen. Lucas, also Valerie, right? That's an American name, Valerie, etc. Right? Okay. So first of all, I'm going to ask you, and you're going to give me, babies, first of all, your name. Okay, you say, for example, what's your name, Miss Cornejo? Because Miss Cornejo, when you say Miss, remember, you always give your last name. Miss Cornejo, Mr. Atencio, Mr. Marilaf, and Miss Moraga, Miss Carrasco, Miss Conta, etc. Right? So I want to find out about your name first. So pay attention to me. Miss Cornejo, what's your name? Miss Cornejo, what's your name?
My full name?
No, your name only. Your name.
My name is Javiera.
Yeah, good. How do you spell Javiera?
G-A-V-I, excuse me.
E, yes.
G-A-V-I-E-R-A.
Oh, correct. Thank you. Good. You did it very good. I like it. Okay, Mr. Maureira. Maureira, where are you? Mr. Maureira, can you tell me what your name is? What's your name?
My name is Lucas.
Can you spell your name, please, Lucas?
Lukas.
All right, good. Do you like your name?
Yes, I like it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Miss Carrasco, what about you, Miss Carrasco? What's your name?
Hi, my name is Gabriela.
Gabriela. And Gabriela, can you spell your name?
I think so. Gabriela.
Yeah, so the only mistake is you say Gabrie. In English is I.
Okay,
I-E. And I-E-L-A. Okay, Gabriela,
okay,
thank
right.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Mr. Atencio, what's your name?
My name is Carlos.
Carlos. Okay, Carlos, can you spell Carlos, please? I don't know your
Sí.
name. This is the first time that I listen to you. What's your name, Carlos?
My
I'm
name
sorry.
is
Can you spell your name?
Carlos.
Okay, right. Thank you very much. I'm going to take notes about what you tell me sometimes. Thank you very much, Carlos.
Welcome.
What about Miss Garcia? Miss Garcia, what's your name?
My name is Valerie.
Can you spell it?
Valerie.
Oh, so I'm sorry. I don't speak Spanish. Sorry. Can you? I want to check. You say Valerie.
What?
Did you say Valeria?
Yes.
Yes. So Valeria, that's your name?
No.
No. Okay. Can you spell it again, please?
Vile.
I. So it's I. So your name is V, not Va. Don't you think that is VA?
VA.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's it. Okay. VAL.
ER.
Yes. Yes.
A.
No, it's not A. E in English you pronounce I. I-E. Valerie. Valerie. Okay, Valerie, thank you. Thank you so much. What about Danae? Danae? Danae, Miss, let me
Yes, I'm
see. Yeah, Labrania? Is that your
Yes.
last name? Okay.
That's my
could you
last
be,
name.
all right. Could you be so kind to spell your name, please?
My name?
Yes.
Danae.
A-E. All right. So Danae. Danae.
Yes.
Do you like your name?
Yes, I like it.
I like it. Okay. And do you know why your parents, gave you that name, Danae?
Yes, my mom was checking a magazine
Mhm.
and it appeared and my mom liked it and that's it.
Okay. So thank you very much, Danae. All right.
Thanks.
What about, let's see, Miss Aguilar? Is Miss Aguilar here?
Yes,
Okay. Your name is Karen or Karen?
Karen.
Karen. Can you spell Karen?
Karen.
All right. Good. Karen. All right. Karen. Right. And you're Karen Elizabeth. Like
Yes.
the queen, like Elizabeth.
Yes.
Can you spell Elizabeth?
Hmm?
Can you spell Elizabeth?
ELICA.
No, it's not C.
How do I say?
Z.
Set.
Yes.
ELIZABETH.
Yes. Okay. And do you know why your mom gave you that name, Karen Elizabeth? Especially Elizabeth?
Karen lied to my dad, and Elizabeth is the second name of my mom.
Ah, I see. Okay. That's right. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Karen. Karen Elizabeth. What about Mr. Marilaf?
Hi,
What's your name, Mr. Marilaf? Hello.
Ignacio. Hello.
Hello, Ignacio.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
My cousin and my nephews are also called Ignacio. Okay. How do you spell Ignacio?
I think that it's IGNACA. No, I.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. So you see that everybody has problems with, in Spanish, E, in English is I, right? Okay.
Okay.
And thank you. What about Miss Conta? Miss Conta, are you here?
Yes,
Okay. What's your name, Miss Conta?
Juliana.
Juliana. Okay,
Yes.
Juliana. Juliana Patricia.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Juliana, can you spell your name, please? Juliana.
Yes.
Do it.
It's Giuliana.
All right. And your second name?
Patricai. It's right. right?
I-A. Okay.
Okay,
I-A.
sorry.
I-A. Second name is very beautiful. You know,
Thank you.
that name is Patricia. Just because
Yeah.
we have Patricia, Fernanda Patricia too here, right? Fernanda Patricia Moraga also.
Yes,
Okay, thank you, Juliana. Fernanda, can you spell your name, please? Fernanda Patricia.
Fernanda. My name is Fernanda.
Fernanda. Do you know there is a song, Fernanda? A beautiful song. No? Yeah.
Thank you.
No, yes, there is a very beautiful song that is called Fernanda. Okay, can you spell your name, please?
F-I-R-N.
Fernanda.
E.
E, yeah,
F-E-R-N-A-N-D-A.
Yeah, it's D. What I told you, the pronunciation is D. D-A. F-E-R-N-A-N-D-A. Fernanda. Okay, Fernanda, thank you. Let's find out now. This is just to start with you, okay? So we have another name that I like it here, but I can't find that name. Fabian? Fabian? What is his last name?
What's up?
Fabian, what's your last name?
Catricura is my last name.
Can you spell your last name? Catricura?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, can you do it?
C-A-T-R-I-C-U-R-A.
Catricura. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. And is Shlomit? Shlomit Weitemann. Shlomit. There is an actress with that name, Shlomit. Shlomit Veronica. Shlomit. Shlomit, are you there? Shlomit, how are you? Are you still sleeping or not? Shlomit? Shlomit? She's not. Okay, so she appears, but she's not connected, I guess. Shlomit Veronica. Okay, let's see. I'm going to start now. Please pay attention, be attentive now, because when I say 3, I'm going to start with the unit number 1 that has to do with what I did at the beginning. That means your names. So identity, because I can identify with what? With my name, right? So 1, 2, 3, identity, right? Okay, so let's start. Speaking. Speak as much as you can. Don't be afraid. Don't be nervous. I'm not going to kill you, right? Impossible. So please speak. Don't be afraid if you make mistakes, right? Yeah, speaking. Number 1. Let's go with number 1. It says you have to work in pairs, but you're going to work with me and discuss the questions. What's your name? We did it. How did you get that name? Well, in a certain way, you did it because sometimes you say that your mother was reading a magazine and she saw that name and she liked it. And that's why she gave you that name, right? But is there any other case, for example, in the case of Shlomit, that I cannot see her, Shlomit, for example, why, how did you get that name, Shlomit? She's not here, right?
She here. She's saying.
She's what?
She's just waking up.
Yeah, because I cannot listen to her. Okay, Shlomit, I'm going to find out what is happening with her. Well, in the case of, I'm going to check your names that sometimes are not very usual. They are unusual for us. For example, Juliana. Is Juliana here? Yes, Juliana.
Yes.
Juliana, can you tell me something? How did you get that name? Beautiful name, Juliana.
Because my dad and my grandpa have the same name than me, but in male version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why. Good. It's beautiful, Juliana. Juliana. Okay. Anyway, for example, Javiera Cornejo. Do you know why your mom gave you that name, or how did you get that name?
My name, it was going to be Constanza, but my mother thought that maybe that will be hard to write, so she named me Javier.
Do you know the meaning of Javiera?
No.
Or what does Javiera implies? The name, I think, has to do with a certain kind of personality. It means that all the Javieras have a lot of personality. They are women who, you know, I mean, always have goals in life. You see? So this is very important.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's very important because they are women who are very, let's say, responsible, right? Very responsible. So this is very important. Yeah, Javiera. Okay, and I know other things, like, for example, Carlos. Carlos. How do you get that name, Carlos?
It's a little embarrassing. My name came from a TV show that my mom used to like.
Yeah.
When she was young, because my mom gave me born at 18 years old. She was 18 years old when she had me.
So when you were born, so she was very young. Very young. Yeah, that's why Carlos. I see. Good. All right. Thank you, Carlos. Thank you very much for your participation and sharing. You see this important information with us. I'm going to tell you some characteristics of your names, right? Well, I told Javiera that means that that all the Javieras have a great personality. In the case of Lucas, there is a song about Lucas in Italy, very beautiful song. Lucas, all the Lucas are also very nice people, friendly people, sociable people, responsible too, and also, but they also like, you know, they like participating in all the things in life. That's for Lucas. And for example, in the case of the Valeries, all the Valeries are people who also like languages. Maybe that's why Valerie is studying English, right? They love languages, they love traveling, they love, for example, being in contact with other people, you see. And well, Gabrielas, well, I have many Gabrielas. I know a lot of Gabrielas. Gabrielas are also very nice people, very sociable people, and also very, you see, sometimes they have a lot of humor, and they put a lot of effort in the things they do. All right. And Julianas are people who, you know, also like languages too, and they like, for example, traveling also. And Julianas love not only English, like in this case, but also many languages. And Fernandas are very, like, let's say, hardworking people, hardworking. So they work a lot. They are always good students, Fernandas. I hope that this Fernandas is going to be a very good student too. That's what I expect. Well, Javiera Benitez, I told the same as Javieras, right? The Ignacios are people also who like not only languages, but also they like business. They like doing business, and they like getting in touch with people, with lots of people, and they like, for example, computers and these kind of things. The Fabians are very introvert people, not all of them, of course, but they are nice. I like Fabians. Fabians are so let's say, maybe cute and kind, polite. I hope that Fabian is.
I'm cute.
Are you okay, Fabian, or no? Are you like that?
Cute.
Cute, polite?
Yes.
Yeah, good, excellent, fantastic. And the Danais are also, you see, very, let's say, clever people, right? Danais. And Danais are also, let's say, they love, for example, maybe working, you see, working with kids and with adults, sometimes with people, you know, like university students. And Danais love, for example, teaching others, helping others, etc. And the Karens, I have lots of Karens. I have my best friend's name. Her name is Karen, and they are very intelligent people. They love reading. They like participating in different kinds of things, and they are very sociable too. And las Catalinas, Catalina Belen, maybe she's a very let's say good and nice person, and maybe she also is very hardworking, a responsible student too, I guess. And she likes some, maybe having friends and meeting new people, the same as Melanie's. I know Melanie's. I used to have a student with that name too. Melanie's are maybe Melanie Herrera is so sweet also maybe. Melanie is nice, is like she likes studying, she likes doing research. The same as Krishna Bustamante. Krishna is also a very polite person. Krishna is her name implies like she likes different things. Maybe she likes let's say doing exercises, and she likes maybe I don't know, different kinds of things. And she likes also meeting people. She likes also traveling. Maybe if she had money, she would travel around the world. Maybe in the future, she can do this. Okay, so this is what it comes to my mind. So I have to wait for, July, or I don't know when we can be together. And I'm going to see if I was right or if I was wrong. Okay, number 2. Do you have any, does your name have a special meaning in your country? Any special meaning? Do you know any of you? Any special meaning your name in Chile? Well, the Javieras, for example, Javieras have a special, maybe meaning in our country because they associate Javiera with Javiera Carrera as a great woman, as a very important woman and great. So I think maybe that's people who have that name is because they are, maybe great people, and they, as I told you, they have goals in life, etc. And any of you, do you like your names? Or people who don't like, their names, you can tell me. Who don't like their names?
I don't like my name because it's very common.
Because it's common, Carlos. But you're Carlos, you're different. In what sense? In the sense that you're Carlos Atencio. Atencio is not very usual. It's unusual.
It's actually very usual in my country.
Yes. Oh,
yeah.
Pity. But you're different. In what way? Although your name is kind of popular in Chile, but Carlos is a very nice name, and maybe you are a person that is different. You're a person that maybe you're very hardworking, so that makes the difference.
Thank you.
Yes, of course. Okay. Any other person that doesn't like her name? Who? Karen.
I don't like my second name.
Elizabeth. Oh, I love it.
Yes.
It's pronounced
because in my family it's so common. My mom and one of my sisters has the same second name. And I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I like to have
So would you like to change that name in the
future?
Name. Would you like to change your name in the future? Because you can do it.
No, I will not, but I will have preferred another name.
Yeah, so you would change it maybe. But it's beautiful, Karen Elizabeth. It sounds beautiful, Elizabeth. Like British, Elizabeth. I like it, Karen Elizabeth.
Sounds pretty, but it's so common in my family, so I don't like that.
Okay, all right. Thank you for sharing this kind of information. Is there another one that wants to say something? No? Okay, babies. Let's see. So I agree. I think that most of you like your names, right? Most of you, except the people who have told me something about why they don't like, the names. Okay, let's go with number 2. this unit, baby, this unit, well, this, as you have, I think, checked the book, you have noticed that the book has different sections: reading, listening, grammar, speaking, etc. Well, so that's why I was talking to you, because the first part is an introduction, and the idea is to speak a little bit with you. The second part is reading comp. When I say reading comp, it means reading comprehension. The idea is to read this text, it's a short text, and try to understand it without, as I told you before, don't translate if you don't understand any word. Try to understand the whole message. Yeah, we're going to read it, and we are going to, I want you to read it because I want to check in this way pronunciation. I want to help you in this way, right? So I would like, is there any volunteer that would like to read and I can help you with the pronunciation?
I want.
Yeah, okay, Karen, good. Excellent. All right.
Javiera wants to.
You start, maybe you can read the first paragraph from more and more parents till start. And then you stop and we ask another student to go on reading, all right? Okay? Okay, you start.
Where was that?
I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you, right? So start with what's in a name. What's in a name, it says here. This is the reading. More
in a name?
Parents, yes, what's in a name? Did you
More
find
and more.
Here, Lida, look at this book.
Yes, I'm looking.
What? Yeah, start from here. What's in a name? More and more parents are choosing unusual. Okay? Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
More and more parents are choosing unusual names for their children. Have unusual names appeared only recently? Well, no. We have records from the United States in the 19th and early 20th centuries of children named Post Office, Garage, Empty, and Nice Car. How does your name affect your life? Well, people will behave differently towards you, for a start.
Okay, stop there. Stop there,
Okay.
Karen. Wait a minute. Yeah. Let's correct some words just in pronunciation. Okay, Karen?
Okay.
And for all of you. Yeah, I'm going to read it again. It says, more and more parents are choosing with a like Chile, chair, choosing, are choosing unusual names for their children. Here we have the word again, children are choosing unusual names for children. Have unusual names appeared only recently? Well, no. We have records from the United States, in the 19th, at the NTH, the tip, la lengua, I mean, put your tongue between your teeth. It says 19th and early 20th centuries of children named Post Office, Garage, Empty, and Nice Car. How does your name affect your life? Well, people will behave differently towards you, for a start. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Elizabeth. You did it quite well. Let's continue. Is there another volunteer?
Me.
Yeah, great. For us, in one test.
One test.
Yes.
Okay. In one test, teachers gave better marks to work with the normal names, Karen and David at the top, and lower marks to the same piece of work with the less popular names of Hubert and Bertha.
And Bertha. Mm-hmm.
You might behave differently too.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
Okay. Scientists have found that the first letters of your name affect your choices in life.
Yes. Go on.
People called Omar are more likely to move to Omaha or vote for Obama.
Yes.
There are more fields in Philadelphia and lawyers named Larry and Laura. Who knows the reasons for this? Scientists are still trying to understand it.
Yeah. Thank you very much to both of you. Okay.
You're welcome.
So this is correct. You did it quite well, right? Okay, so what do we have here? It says there is a question for us, right? it says, what's in a name? What do you think the question means? What do you think the question, what's in a name, means? What do you think this means? What's in a name? Any idea? What does come to your mind? Say anything you want. Yes, Javiera?
I think that like the meaning of a name, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what's in a name? Like the meaning, or why someone gave you that name. What's in a name? Is there any reason, or because your grandpa had the same name, or because let's say your grandma had the same name, or an aunt or an uncle or your best friend, etc. Right? That's it. That's the idea. What's in a name? Okay, so if we analyze this text, right, it says more and more parents are choosing unusual names for their children. Yeah, I don't know if it is true that more and more people are choosing unusual, meaning not like others. That's the idea of unusual, not like others, right? Unusual names for their children. Have unusual names appeared only recently? No. No, this is something that comes from previous centuries, from years and years ago, right? We have records, you see, we have records. So we have information from the United States in the 19th and the 20th centuries of children named. Imagine, this is unusual, post office. Can't you imagine a child with the name post office? Hello, post office, how are you? It sounds very strange, right? Oh, garage empty. Hello, garage empty. How are you?
And I will name my children like that.
Yeah, but there are people who what that name according to the records, right? And nice car with double R means this is an area bog. Do you know bog? Bog, car with double R doesn't mean a vehicle. This is not a vehicle, right? Car, C-A, double R. The meaning of this is an area of bog. I don't know if you know that. No? I'm going to tell you in Spanish because it's going to be difficult. I don't have any picture here. But it's pantano. Pantano is a bog. B-O-G. B-O-G. So this is car. Nice car. Es un pantano muy lindo. Nice car. Hello, nice car. Oh, awful. Well, but this existed in centuries ago, right? How does your name affect your life? Well, look at this because this is very interesting. How does your name affect your life? Well, people will behave. To behave means to act properly. That's to behave, to act properly. So, well, people will behave differently towards you. For a start, in one test, teachers gave better marks to work with the normal names. Oh, that's unfair, don't you think so? It's unfair. Unfair. It's not fair, right? So that teachers gave better marks to work with the normal names. For example, normal, Carlos. Carlos has a better grade or a better mark because this is a normal name, Carlos. Or, for example, normal is also Javiera because there are many Javieras. So I can give Javiera a better marks. This is unfair, right? Well, to work with the normal names. Karen and David at the top, and lower marks, imagine, lower marks to the same piece of work with the less popular name. So people who have less popular names like Hubert, like Bertha, like, for example, post office, right? They used to have lower grades, lower marks. For example, a 4 instead of a 6. But people with popular names like Carlos, a 7 and a 6. Unfair, totally unfair. I disagree, absolutely. Well, you might behave differently too. Scientists, have found that the first letters of your name affect your choices in life. The first letter, for example, Carlos, the first letter is C. Gabriela, the first letter is G. Lucas, the first letter is L. Fernanda, the first letter is F. So they say that, you see, the first letters of your name affect your choices in life. People called Omar, for example, are more likely to move because of the letter O to Omaha, or vote for Obama. For example, in the case of Carlos, maybe the name affects, according to this article, his choices in life. For instance, Carlos maybe is more likely to move to, for example, let's say with C, Canada, because Canada is with C. You see? Or
oh, I love Canada. I want to move to Canada.
You want to move to Canada? Okay, good. You see, Carlos, because of your name, probably. Well, there are more Fields in Philadelphia because Fields, you know, the name Fields starts with P and Philadelphia starts with P. And lawyers are named Larry and Laura because the first letter is L. Who knows the reasons for this? Scientists are still trying to understand it. So scientists haven't discovered the reasons yet. This is something that nobody knows, right? Because we don't know if it is true or false. But I disagree a little bit with this info because I can think, for example, that Javiera can move to Japan because J, the first letter is J and Japan is with J, right? Why not? I don't know. Maybe we need more information, let's say we have to do research to see that if this is true or not. What do you think, babies? Ignacio should move to Easter Island, no? To maybe Italy, for example.
No.
You see, Ignacio?
No.
But not now, Ignacio, not now, because of the pandemic, it's very dangerous. But it would be okay, Ignacio, if from Italy, you have the possibility to move to London, England. In that case, it would be okay. Okay, babies, what do you think? What's in the name? Do you think the article is okay, Javier Conejo? What do you think about the article? Would you give your son or daughter an unusual name? For example, let's say Vase, Florero. Hello, Florero. How are you? Would you put a name to your son or to your daughter, Florero? No, I don't. Yes.
I can't hear well.
Sorry?
I can't hear well.
What's the matter? Do you have a stomach ache?
The audio goes bad.
Go to the bathroom and then you can return. Don't worry.
The audio goes bad.
Okay. Okay. All right. I understand. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for the info. All right. Babies, so what do you think about the article? Did you like it? Or you didn't like it?
I liked it.
You like it? Yeah, me too, because we're always learning something new. I didn't know that someone many centuries ago, gave an unusual name, for example, to a baby girl or a baby boy, like post office, for example. I didn't know. So we always learn something new, right? So I think the article is interesting in that sense. Yes? Don't you think so? Well, this reading. So let's go to the exercise that has to do with the reading. Go to exercise 3. It says, read the text again and answer the questions. We have 2 questions that have to do with the reading. So I invite you to read the question, the text again, right? Carefully. I'm going to give you 3 minutes. Read it in silence, 3 minutes. If you want to stand up, you can do it. And 3 minutes. You have 3 minutes to read the text, right? This one. And then we answer this exercise 3. We have 2 questions. Okay. So 3 minutes for everybody. I'm going to have more water.
Give me some water.
No, ¿y se fue? ¿Se fue a buscar Wota?
No entendí nada.
¡Se fue a buscar Wota! Por favor.
Oye, cabrón, la profesora sigue escuchando, tiene eso en altavoz.
Babies, it's you know that I used to teach English last semester. Yes, I guess so. We were teaching another book, and the book was British, so I have the accent was British, so I have to try to change the accent because in British English you say water, not water. In American English you say water. In British you say water. And also, for example, professor or teacher. Teacher is American. In British English you say teacher, teacher. So all the sounds that ends with er in British are pronounced and in American like teacher, for example, right? So maybe if there are many students that use British English in the university too, and very beautiful sounds that have. Okay, go on working. I gave you some minutes. So I'm drinking water or water if you want.
Water.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's.
Sorry. Who is there someone who wants to ask something? Yes or no? All right. Are you ready? Or do you need more time? Gabriela, are you ready? Javiera, are you ready? All right, time is up for the exercise, so I can give you a hand, right? Okay, let's start reviewing then the exercise number 3 that says read the text again and answer the questions. Question number 1, how can a less popular name affect someone? Okay, who can answer this? I can help you anyway, in case that you cannot understand the question. How can a less popular name affect someone? What happens with people? How do people behave with this? Who can answer? Javiera, do you have that answer, Javiera Cornejo? Yeah, tell me, try. That's what I love when people try.
I think that a less popular name can affect someone at the point that, for example, teachers can give them lower marks at school.
Yes, so we can say, in other words, if we summarize, we can say that people behave differently because this is the example you're giving me, that they give, lower marks, for example, right? Yes, I agree with Javiera. I think that she's right. So we can say that people, behave differently towards someone with a less popular name. How? For example, giving, as Javiera says, lower marks. Excellent, Javiera. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Number 2, it says, why are the first letters of your name important? What happens with people? Why are the first letters? Like in Carlos C, like, I don't know, maybe in Larry L, etc. Why are the first letters of your name important? What happens with people? What people are more likely to what? To do what?
Well, I think that the first letter of the names um, have to see with how we choose things in life. For example, I used to in a test, for example, when I don't know how to answer the question and it's A B C D, I choose C because it's the letter of my name.
Yeah, okay. All right, good. All right, Carlos, yes, you have an idea, you see, because according to the text, yeah, to this reading, you're right, but we can add other things and say that people are more likely to choose a job, for example, that is the article, or a place to live, right? A place to live also that begins with the same letter of, you see, with the same letter as their first name, right? So this is the idea. Good. Okay. Now in number 4, how might a name change the way we think about a person? No, well, I'm going to skip that because it has to do with the first part of my intervention here when I ask, I mean, your characteristic of you, etc. I'm going to go directly to the grammar section. Here, I need everybody concentrated because here we have a lot of information. And babies, I sent you material for this part, the question forms, yes, no questions, etc. in Google Classroom. You see, yesterday I sent you. So I want you to do this exercise for tomorrow, all right? The ones that I sent you in Google Class. Well, it says here, question forms grammar. We are going to start first with yes, no questions. Does everybody have an idea? What do you mean with yes, no questions? Yes or no? Yes, no questions.
I think it's questions that have a simple answer.
Yeah, short answer. Yes, you give
a short answer.
Yes, you always give a short answer. And for example, well, it depends, of course, Karen, on the tenses, right? If you use present, the answer has to be in present. If you use past tense, the answer has to be in past. If you use present perfect, the answer in past, in present perfect. So it's like music, right? So the answer has to be in tune with the question. For example, I'm going to check yes, no questions. They are very short, as you say. If I ask you, do you like your name? Yes, no question. Do you like your name? Yes, I do. That's a yes, no question. When I answer a short question using yes or no and the auxiliary. So, do, it has to do with the answer. So, do you? Yes, I do. Do you? Yes, I do. It's like music. Does she? Yes, she does. Does he? Yes, he does. Do they? Yes, they do. All right? Okay, for example, if I say, in your case, do you like chocolates? Do you like chocolates? You can say, yes, I do. No, I don't. If I say, does your father work in Valparaiso? Yes, he does. If it is your father, yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Right? So remember that we can replace that noun, your father, by the correct personal pronoun, in this case, he. Does your father? Yes, he does. Or no, he doesn't. Okay? Or if I say, do your friends, plural, do your friends study? Yes, they do. Or no, they don't. It's not the same, babies, when you say, does your friend, singular, only one. Does your friend, not friends, does your friend study languages? Yes, he does. Or no, he doesn't. Your friend is neuter, can be she or he, right? Okay, can we practice? Yeah, I'm going to practice like if we were in the classroom. So I'm going to say, Krishna, answer now. Carlos, be attentive. Fernanda, Juliana, Danai, Karen, Janely, Lucas, etc. Right? Okay, I'm going to say, now I'm going to start. Okay, so give me a short answer. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's start with Valerie. Valerie. Okay, Valerie? Are you ready, Valerie? Valerie. She's not. Well, I'm going to continue with another person. Gabriela.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to ask you. You will give me a short answer.
Okay.
Do you like movies? Do you like movies?
Yes, I do.
Good. Stay there. I'm going to work with you for 1 minute.
Okay.
Gabriela, does your mother cook at home?
No, she doesn't.
Excellent. Gabriela, does your best friend study at the university?
No, she doesn't.
Excellent, Gabriela. Congratulations. Good. Fantastic. Let's go with another person. Let's go with Ignacio. Ignacio?
Yes.
Yes, no question. Does your best friend cook?
No, he doesn't.
Excellent. Ignacio, do you sometimes watch TV?
Yes, sometimes.
Yeah. Is this a short answer?
Yes, I do.
Good. Ignacio, do your parents work?
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do. Excellent, Ignacio. Congratulations too. You did it very well. And what about Danai?
Yes.
Danai, listen to me, Danai. Danai, do you speak other languages?
No, I don't.
No. And Danai, do you like pizzas?
Yes, I like pizza.
Okay.
No,
Is
yes,
that
I
your
do.
answer? Don't
Yes,
worry.
I do.
Yes, I do. Okay. And do you like going shopping?
No, I don't.
No, I don't. Okay. And do you like reading?
Reading?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Good. Excellent, Danai. Congratulations to you. Let's go on now with Lucas. Lucas. What happened?
Yes.
Okay, Lucas, listen to me, Lucas. Lucas, do you like sleeping?
Yes, I do.
Yes. Okay. Yes, I do. Do you like let's say, Lucas, do you like seafood? Do you like seafood?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. Okay. And Lucas, does Javiera Cornejo live in Valparaiso?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, Javiera is showing there with their hands that.
So,
So.
Yes, she do.
No. Come on. Javiera says. No. Does Javiera live in Valparaiso?
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, that's it, Lucas. Good. Excellent. Okay, Lucas, stay there. Don't leave.
Okay.
Lucas, do you have a dog?
No, it's on the neighborhood dog.
It's barking. Yeah.
Neighbor dog.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you. See you later. Wait a minute. Stay there, but I'm going to ask another person. All right. What about Javiera Benitez? Javiera Benitez. What happens with these people? Maybe Javiera Benitez.
I think she doesn't have a microphone.
That's right. Okay. Or they have the microphone off. That's why maybe. Okay. Let's see. Fabian. At least they are listening to me. Fabian.
Yeah, okay. What's the matter?
Yeah. Okay, Fabian. And you're listening to me anyway, right? Fabian. Fabian, do you like a beer? Tell me the truth. Do you like beer? Fabian. Do you like beer, Fabian? Fabian. I'm going to repeat the question, Fabian. Do you like beer? Yes or no? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to skip. Right. All right, Fabian, I didn't listen to you very well. But it could be yes. If you say yes, you say yes, I do. If you don't like, you say no, I don't. All right? Okay. Catalina Belén. Is Catalina Belén Diaz? Catalina Belén Diaz? She's streaming.
She just said from in the chat. She just said she doesn't have a mic.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you. And Krishna? Is Krishna here?
Yes.
Okay,
Hello.
good, Krishna. Hello. Krishna, do you like music?
Yes, I like.
Yes, I do. Okay. Yes, I do. And do you like, Krishna, do you like maybe beer?
What?
Beer. You know
I don't
beer?
understand.
Do you know the word beer? When you go to a restaurant, sometimes people can have beer. Students sometimes always drink beer. I don't like beer, but do you know that there are?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. Okay. Krishna, do you smoke? Not
What?
marijuana. I mean.
No, I don't.
Okay, no, I don't. It has to sound like English. Don't, not like Spanish. Don't.
No, I don't.
Don't. Okay, Krishna. Again. Another one. Krishna, do you live in Valparaiso?
No, I don't.
Where do you live?
In La Calera.
Wow, very far from here. So
yes.
are you in La Calera now?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, I am.
Okay, Krishna, does La Calera have malls? Like Falabella, like Ripley? Does La Calera have? Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, short answer. Yes. Does La Calera have? Yes?
Yes. I don't know.
Krishna, no, Krishna, listen to me. La Calera, right? Name.
La Calera.
Yeah, it's a name. So you replace by the personal pronoun it, because it's only one place, La Calera, singular. So does La Calera have malls? Yes, it does. You see? Yes, it does. Okay.
Yes, it has.
It does. Good. Thank you, Krishna. Thank you very much. Okay.
You're welcome.
All right, babies. There is another yes/no questions with the verb be. Be. Do you know the verb be? Everybody knows the verb be. Yes. Be is are you, is he, is she, are they, are we, etc. That's the verb to be. The verb to be is the easiest, form, I guess. When I say, for example, are you happy? Yes, I am. No, I am not. Are you, let's say, for example, are you bored? No, I am not. I have lots of things to do, so I am not bored. Are you, let's say, for example, are you at home now? Yes, I am. Or no, I'm not. Yeah, I'm going to ask you. Let's start. Be attentive, please. Ignacio.
Yes.
Ignacio. Yes. Ignacio, let me ask you. Are you a sociable man?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I
think. You say a short answer?
Yeah. I don't know how to answer with short answer.
You can say, yes, I am. Or
okay. No, I'm not.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm not. Good. Ignacio, and are you polite?
Polite.
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 Polite means it's the opposite of rude. Polite, having good manners.
Oh, yes, I am.
Yes, I am. Okay, yes, I am. Okay. And are you a teacher?
No, I'm not.
No, I am not. Okay. And Ignacio, are you a father?
No, I'm not.
Okay. No, I am not. Good. And Ignacio, are you, let's say, stingy?
Stingy.
Stingy, yeah.
I don't know what it means.
I'm going to show you with the body language, okay? So
Okay.
if you look at the image. Stingy is a person that never lends you money. Although he has money, but says, wow, it's like this.
Yeah. No, I'm not stingy.
Okay, so I'm not.
Case.
Yeah,
I'm
so
not.
I am not. I am not. Good. Thank you, Ignacio. Let's see, Danae. I want to work with you, Danae. Danae,
Okay.
Danae, are you, let's say, for example, let me see. Are you popular in your neighborhood?
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not. Good. Are you responsible?
Yes, I am.
Good. Are you interested in music?
Yes, I am.
Good. And are you a sporty woman? Sporty?
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not. Okay. Thank you. Very good. Javiera Cornejo, because I have lots of Javiera. Javiera Cornejo, let me ask you something. Are you, let's say, let me ask you something about you. Are you introverted?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, all right. Yes, I am. And are you, let's say, are you humorous? Humorous with a lot of humor? Are you?
Yes, I am.
Yes,
kinda.
I am. Okay, good. And are you generous with people?
Yes, I am. I think.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, I am. All right. Are you from Quintero?
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not. Good. All right. Are you involved in any sports activity?
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am. Good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay,
Thank you.
we have reviewed up to now, you see, yes, no questions in present, simple. When I say, do you, does he, that's present simple. Does your mother work? Yes, she does. Does your father live in Valparaiso? Yes, he does, or no, he doesn't. And then the verb be, only the verb to be. When I say, are you a student? Yes, I am. Are you, let's say, for example, are you a well-organized person? Yes, I am. Or no, I am not. Right? That's what people. Are your friends? Are your friends, let's say, at home now? Yes, they are. Or no, they are not. Is television boring? Yes, it is. No, it isn't. It depends on you. Right? So this is the first part of my revision that has to do with yes, no questions. Right? The second part is WH object questions. Okay. When I say WH questions, I'm going to skip back. Wait a minute. This is when we call WH questions. Maybe you studied at school, right? WH questions are the ones that starts with WH. For example, what? For example, where? For example, when? Or how long? Or which? So these are, you see, the WH questions that we most of the time use. It's very common in English to use what. And why they are called WH object. In the book, it says object questions. Why? And then we have, how did you get the name? Object. Because we are asking information about the object, right? Okay. For example, object questions, what do you buy? Or what do you buy? What do you buy? For example, what do you always buy? I always buy food. So you see, my answer has to do with object. That's what we call direct object. What did I buy? Or what did you buy? Food. That's what I buy. Food. Food is an object. It's direct object. That's why the name WH object questions, because we're asking information about the object.
Means,
yes.
Means,
yes.
we can hear.
Why not?
Sounds like a robot.
Teacher, you sound like Robocop.
Uh-huh. I don't know because I haven't done anything here. I haven't
No,
moved
no,
anything.
no. It's good now.
It's good now? Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe someone entered here and I didn't notice a strange person. You see, sometimes it can happen. Well, fortunately, nothing is happening now. All right. Well, I was telling you about the WH object questions, right? That they always ask information about the, they need information about the object. As I say, what do you usually eat? For example, I usually eat vegetables. This is the answer, vegetables. You see, so the object. I eat something. What I eat is the object, vegetables. Or if I say, for example, what do you read? I read books. So what you read is books. Books is the object. So you always ask the verb, what do you read? What I read is this, books. I read books, I read newspapers, I read magazines. You see, that's why the name object. Okay, and here in this book, we have two questions. One is an example. Both are examples from the reading text that says, how did you get that name? I got that name. How? From my parents, for example. How does your name affect your life? Well, this is a question from the book. I don't like these two questions because they are not very clear for you, I guess. But when I say WH object questions, it's what I am telling you, right? So where, for example, questions where usually talk about places. When I say, where do you buy food? Where? At the supermarket. That's places. Where do you, let's say, study? At the university. Place. Where is related with places. What is with objects, right? Well, and there is something interesting that we have to check, which is the WH subject questions. I don't know if you study this in the school. Did you study this in the school or not? Babies, the subject questions. Subject questions are very special. Muy especiales. Yeah, you see, I put this to the other students, WH subject questions. The name is because we are asking about the subject. When I say the subject, what is a subject? For example, pronouns, I, you, he, she, that's a subject. Subject can be a noun, Mary, Peter, Javiera, Krishna, Shlomi, Carlos, Ignacio, right? So that's why the name, WH subject, because we asked about the subject. For example, in present, we're going to check present, right? Present simple with these kind of questions. Something interesting, and this is very particular. We always make these questions, babies, without auxiliaries. It's not like the typical questions that you make in English. This is very special. You use this like this. In present, for example, who cooks? Always the verb with an S, always, because no auxiliary. Who cooks? For example, the answer could be my mother, because I am asking about the subject. The subject is my mother. My mother, and since the question is in present, I put the auxiliary that corresponds to the present. In this case, singular, my mother. So that's why my mother does, and that's it. If you want to give me a full answer, complete answer, you can say my mother cooks. It's also possible, but we usually use very short and say my mother does. Who studies English? I can use plural. My friends do. This is the way the WH subject questions work. Students sometimes get confused because this is very special. They are not the same as the rest, all the rest of the WH questions, right? So who reads the news every morning? My father does. Or who, for example, who, let's say, who travels from La Calera to Valparaiso every day? Who? Maybe it could be someone, one of you lives in La Calera, right? So, for example, who? Maybe Gabriela does, for example, right? Or who plays soccer? Who plays soccer? Ignacio does. Or if I say, for example, who, let's say, who attends classes in the morning? My partners do. Partners, you are partners, you know, among you. All right? Did you understand or not? Did you or not? ¿Entendieron? Did you understand? Yes? Yeah, okay. So, WH questions, you know, for example, here it says WH subject questions. The last one says who gave, that's in the past. That is in the past. In the present, it's number 8. Who, here you complete. Who knows the reason for this? Who knows? KNOWS. Who knows, for example, you know, the reasons for this. Yeah, what I did is here, I completed this chart with the information from here, from the reading, right? So, but this is not very, I think, it's more important to do exercises in order to understand it. So, for example, well, it says you're going to hear 2 people meeting for the first time. What's the girl's name? Is it an unusual name everywhere? Okay, but first, I am very worried about this because this is not easy. You have to practice a lot, especially what about, I mean, exercise number 5, which talks about grammar. And there is lots of tenses here mixed, mixed, right? So that's why I think that you should do the homework for tomorrow, where you're going to find lots of exercises, right? Well, if we don't have time, we are going to cut this. Okay, I'm going to try to share this screen with you. We're going to try to do it. Wait a minute. Start. It's kind of slow. Always learning. Yeah, okay. Here there is a listening. I want you to listen, right? I hope you listen.
Unit 1, Speaking and Grammar Focus, Activity 6.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Dave.
Nice to meet you, Dave. I'm Destiny.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. What's your name?
Destiny. It's a little unusual here.
It's really unusual. How do you spell that? Like the word?
D-E-S-T-I-N-Y. Just like the word. Actually, it's in the top 10 girls' names in New York.
Really? Have you been to New York before?
Just on vacation.
I like Destiny. It's such a great name. Who gave you that name?
My mom did.
Why did she choose it?
My mom says she was just really happy when I arrived, like it was destiny. I hated it when I was younger, but I really love it now. Do you know your parents' reason for choosing your name?
Yeah, it was my grandpa's name back in...
Okay. Yeah. All right, babies. So did you listen? Yes, Javiera?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yes, we did.
you are going to do the as a homework for tomorrow.
we
Para
did.
mañana. For tomorrow, you do the exercise 6 and exercise 7. Okay. It's according to this. Do you have the audio? Do you have the audio? Can you have this in your, let's say, book? In Spanish, so as to finish. I'm going to skip from here. Yeah. Yeah, all right. So I want to ask you if you have the audio. I guess no. Well, anyway, babies, I'm going to stop here because of the time. You have maybe classes. And so thank you very much. And please remember that you have exercise number 6 and 7 for tomorrow. And I hope you do it in this way. You're going to show me that all of you are very responsible people and that you're interested in learning English. So congratulations to all of you, because today you did an excellent and great, fantastic job, right? So thank you very much, and hugs, to this distance, right? These are virtual hands. Okay, see you tomorrow then. Goodbye. It was a pleasure to meet you. Bye-bye.
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 Bye. Bye.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.
Bye. Ciao.
Chaito.
Bye.
No sé cómo salirme.
Voy a dejar de compartir. Wait a minute. Ya.
When I leave meeting.
Finalizar el meeting, yes. Finalizar